Well, it turns out I might be a bit of a divvy. I know, who would have thought. I re-recorded part 2 and then realised I forgot to play a level entirely, so now I've got to hurry up, and I was literally at 99% of the upload. So, hello everyone, I'm Xeff, and welcome back to Duke, it's 0 hour. We should get on with this. I ain't got a lot of hard drive space, so I've got to hurry up. In this part, I'm going to leave the camera on. If you don't like it, let me know, and I'll knock it off, and I won't do it again. I don't think there's much to be gained by doing it. I thought there was stuff down here. Oh, fucking hell. This level, though, I'm kind of glad I get to replay it, because this is where I lost respect for this add-on, so... It just fucks you about if you don't know what you're doing. Well, we'll see, We shall see. Because we have this half pyramid with slurp stars, very sort of its time doing that. And there's a shotgun up here somewhere, and I kind of want it. There we go. So press this button. Whatever it moves takes a long time to move. Oh, hold on. We had a jetpack where we left off, so we'll just cheat one in. This is bad, because we'll keep ending up on this pillar, and we'll take damage from jumping from it if you're not careful. But yeah, this level there. I like this level. So where have we got to go? Well, obviously I could walk, but it doesn't matter, so we're going to do this. We're going to go in here. Door not open. It took me ages to find. It took me over an hour to beat this level. And so I came here on the top of this wooden lava pit, because that's how you do lava pits. And then I pressed this, you know, and... Oh, hold on. Press this. Oh, that's like the title for a YouTube videos. I played Duke Nukem, but this happened. And I came back here, and then I panicked, because, oh no, it's closing, shit, and got myself soft-locked in here. But whatever, it doesn't have to be that way. So let's pretend that never happened. Fucking... The shit that I see on the fucking landing page, man, it's ridiculous. You can bet the lava's not tagged now. That plagues this right until the end. Let's walk up this wooden plank. Teleporters, forget all about the teleporters. Looks a bit like an outhouse, doesn't it? Someone mistakes it and they just sit there and just... Some alien at the other end just has tards landing on his head. They're all in lockstep. These, you know what, that's the thing actually. That's one of the things that always shows up is this drain cleaning channel that uses AI thumbnails of all the things to do that with. But it's where they're all in lockstep, you know. Ah, for fuck's sake, are we doing this again? Now? Really? They're all in fucking lockstep, you know, you'll have one channel be like, The Emperor's New Grooves, like, oh, I remember that film. It's from the era of Disney animation, that makes me feel sick. So, I never watched it, I don't want to. And within a couple hours, am I in God mode? Apparently I am, I'll turn that off, hold on. I did it to get a jetpack. But, you know, within the same day, really, generally, it's too quick for them to all be copying. You'll get loads of other channels doing the exact same fucking thing. It's like, you all have the same handlers, the same scripts, all the same memes, the same sound effects, the same everything. It's like literally cookie cutter. Have you spotted it yet? Have you spotted where we have to go? This took me an hour to fucking find. Oh, I better get out the way though, because it's going to punish me if I stand in the wrong spot. Heaven forbid I don't know where to go. As I said, this level lost any respect I might have had for this thing. These poor spiders. My pet spider in the background somewhere. She's going to be looking on with concern. I won't worry about it. She's mostly blind. I think I said, didn't I? I'm going to leave the camera on in this. If you don't like me doing that, then let me know and I just won't do it again. So the thing, nobody really ever tells me if I'm going the right way or the wrong way with things. And so I just have to run on the assumption that if nobody's complaining, I'm probably doing it right. But I found out some stuff about this. So that was one of the main reasons for it. And now I'm taking damage. Okay, good. I thought I wasn't for a moment. So I had to test it. Yeah, it took me over an hour to beat this level. Junk level. It really is. Whatever. I'm gonna make it look like a piece of piss now, but... Can we shut the door, please? There we go. Ah, stupid thing. There's another one out there, I can hear it. Oh, whatever. I'll just take the explosions, it probably went in the water. Would be my guess. Yep. So I had to reverse engineer this level to get out of it. Well, yeah, we're in here. Whatever. It's full of spidders. I'm not going to worry about them because we're not going to be in here very long and I'm running out of disk space. So there is a hole somewhere in the corner we want. I probably should get rid of the spidders actually because it's going to obscure something that I would like to show you. I want to show you something. Fuck's sake, this is taking too long. Let's try and speed it up. If we walk to the back of here, because we wouldn't know where to go. Oh, are we not getting the trigger's not working? Oh, there we go. Yeah, triggers don't work good in this punishment pocket. More spidders. Just I'll penalise you for going the wrong way. This switch brings this up, but it's so slow, it's like Wiener holder speeds. But I guess that's how you're meant to do it, is to ride it there. As it is, we have a jetpack, so we'll use a jetpack. It gave us it, so no reason not to use it. I mean, obviously we cheated this jetpack. Really, it gave us one in an earlier level. I'm sure you remember. Yeah, it's this level. If you don't know where you're going, it penalises you and it just takes too fucking long for what it is. So I don't have the patience for it, and these guys suck, as we know. Hate them. Can't stand them. But thankfully, we're almost out of here. Hold on a second. Ah, there we go. Need a yellow key? Do you think we really need it? I don't know. Don't suppose it matters. Let's fucking, let's bail on this place. He's probably going to get in here and kick me in the back, is what they like to do. So long, sucker. You might have clipping problems, but so do I, so we're fine. Yeah, you get just weird moments like this where it looks quite nice, and then it just fucks you over, and of course the lava's not tagged, so don't fall off. This will activate because I put my head in the ceiling. I got to mention that because I mentioned it in the original recording and then referred back to it in the second recording, so later on you will hear that. You can see it in E1L5 if you try and duck out the elevator in the normal levels. It's a bit of an annoyance because when you're designing levels you have to be mindful of it because you don't think of it and a player manages to bump the ceiling, they can screw up whatever mechanism you were building. But they're set level, so, well, I guess we'd better cut back into the recording that we had now. I'll leave you with past me, the div who forgot to play this level. Well, hello everyone, I'm Xeff, and let's continue with Duke 0 Hour. This is a re-recording, because I've learned a few things about this since, and it was quite slow, so I might not use this take, I might think the other one's better, but I don't know until I try this. But we should look at the screen for like the first level here, because we walked right past it, I forgot to read it. Welcome back, Duke. The Granite Fortress is our mission, and the enemy's established a canyon stronghold. It must be taken out, ancient temple rumoured to be in the area, so that we didn't miss much. I don't actually have save date for where we're going, so I'm going to DN Scotty us there. Let's rejoin that in just a second. What was this? The fucking the laboratory. The aliens have established a factory, create their new cyborg soldiers. Super soldiers would have sounded better. Close it down and escape. Real change in the music all of a sudden. Like, this has to be a different composer. Bet this door does nothing. And this has to be a different level designer. There's no way this is the same guy that built that shit before. Like, this seems like a... yeah. These spinners, I feel bad for the spinners. Good test we're doing here, because we can see if this is pistol startable. I really don't get what they've done to the auto-aim in this. Like, I don't think they tempered with it, I just don't think it works right for some reason when this mod's running. Or maybe it hits more than I think and the monsters just aren't programmed to have a response to it. Who knows? Yeah, definitely a different feel here. 100% different feel. But yeah, I have learnt things about this. I have learnt things about this add-on. So, was this a commercial add-on? Yes. The what? Hot vag laser? Alright, yeah, sure, I'll use it. Yeah, we might as well. It looks fucking stupid. Like, I've learnt things, but I... believe me, well, you've seen how bad my memory is for what's actually in a game, so I have forgotten most of what's in the levels. They're impossible to remember, as you'll see. Like, I can remember that much. I can hear that bastard in there. I should probably save, because he's going to kick my ass. Warning, no Duke Nukems allowed. I can't see him no more. So bad. But yeah, I found this interesting piece of text. Found a lot of things. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the guys who made this are like properly shady, or if they're just trying to self-aggrandise or what. Like, because the history of it's strange. Strange things going on. I'm not going to use this, fuck it. This would be a good place for secrets. They didn't. This is definitely a different level design. It seems to be a little bit better than the guy whose stuff we've seen so far. A little bit shit in places, I mean, things like that. You know, it was nice having the guns raised out the floor. But yeah, 3 episodes will be available by order through our 0 hour label, so there you go. The composer guy, he owned a business in Moab, Utah, doing web design, tunnel vision web design. And for a time, supposedly, they had a sub-page 0 hour, but archive.org got a 404 when it tried to call it, and the site returned this, so their link was broken. And it moved to Elite Games, a site called Elite Games. But not the first time this thing's crashed on this. See there, remember it crashed on this level before. Let's have another go. Or around the vag shops. It does this weird frazzy thing, and it's pretty useless. Like, a lot of the altered weapons are not good. But yeah, so they moved to Elite Games, was it .com or .net or something, and it had a 0 hour subpage that never existed, and then within a couple of months that site shut down and just redirected to Adrenaline Vault, which itself, like, shut down and displayed a message saying the 3D Realm servers would also be affected by the move. Which, nothing to do with these people. For fuck's sake, this level design is a fucking dimwit. This fucking add-on is cursed. Yes, I did cheat weapons, sue me. I'm not going through this over and over again. So yeah, a little bit shady. They also had a thing about, we were mentioned in this press release about the Star Trek themed Chevy Camaro. I don't know if they were implying that they wrote the Car Trek software or what, but they certainly had now to do with it, and it predates them, and I even found the guy who built the car. I haven't spoken to him, I don't need to, because there's just so obviously nothing to do with any of this. So I see no need to pester him. Cool car though, but yeah, I mean, this is out on their website and everything. So, I don't know, pretty shady thing. It's like, do they even have anything to do with these? What's really weird is the site redirected to Duke World for a time. So I don't know about that. I wonder if the guy running Duke World was aware of that. It's almost like... I'm hesitant to use the term, because it's not really what it is, but if I use the phrase stolen valor, I think that might give you an idea of the sort of thing I think they were doing, but it's nothing on that level. They're just trying to look good by association. You know, I was stood behind a famous guitarist, I put it this way elsewhere, I was stood behind a famous guitarist in the grocery store once. Actually, no, I was involved with a really, like, high-profile thrash metal band back in the 80s. I was best friends with Dave Mustaine and everything. We used to have barbecues together. You know, it's what it feels like what they were trying to do. So, 3 episodes, imagine playing 3 episodes of this shit, and you'll see what I mean, because as fuzzy as my memory is, you'll see what I mean. If this level crashes again, I'm just going to skip it. Because this level can fuck off. At this point, it's pissed me off. This whole... I snagged on something. This whole add-on lost my respect after that fucking pyramid level. So you went overboard with these. These monsters suck. They really do. Those are the fucking worst. Yeah, gimme that. You fucking better gimme some fucking health. Music screaming at us again. Not a bad piece of music, in all fairness. Off my fucking curse. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Brilliant.
Hail to the king, baby.
It's, you know what, we're probably better off with it. Cool idea for an enemy, it's just that they do way too much damage. Like, I like the lines and everything, but I misheard it. Like, I thought it was, no Duke Nukems allowed, and it's like, no admittance allowed. It's like, well, no admittance, like, is good enough, but whatever. No Duke Nukems allowed. That would have been funnier, I think. I don't know why, just the music, no Duke Nukems allowed. The brain's doing the left-right thing again. We were only here a minute ago. Oh, he thinks he's all important. He's got a desk and everything, this one. The monster damage in this is definitely randomised somehow. Go there, turret. Was blue key out there? Was it? Was. Right. Okay. Whatever. Imagine the architect for this. Oh, I'll just have this random little space there. Nothing in it. No point. Oh, something. Stupid robots. Fucking great. We are gonna... That's fucking ugly. That's really ugly. Some are open, but I don't. Like, I heard something off screen. Me. Yeah, my headphones are the right way around. Hold on a sec. A thought has a card. There you go. That's far game. That's fucking far game. You know what? If you don't like me doing that, you can yell at me in the comments, and I'd suggest you find something else to watch, because I'm going to keep doing things like that. Any opportunity, and I'm going for it with this thing. It's far from the worst thing I've ever played, but boy, oh boy. What's really weird, though, is the README for this implies there was a CD and a setup application, and it alludes to previous releases, like previous versions of it, but as far as we know, it came out November 1st. All the files are 6 months old, except the batch file and the README. So, it's like it sat dormant for 6 months, and then the README had some information removed, it looks like, and yeah, I don't know. Something strange went on with this. Obviously, whatever they were trying to do failed. An alien craft escaped from a factory. A massive strike is underway in 2 major cities. They seem to be headed for Oasis City, home of your favourite television show, Balls of Steel. No further information at this time. Send that on ahead and scout for us the toilet freshener looking thing. I've seen those in yards. You used to hang them over the side of the toilet pan. Why would that flicker? That makes 0 sense. Makes about as much sense as that lava pit in the pyramid level been made of wood. Oh yes, robots. I'm going to steal the tiles for these. I need robots for new inversion too. And I'm not very good as an artist. So what I'd like to do is steal some art tiles from Iron Fury. Because it's been established in the community for a long time that it's fine, unless Xeff does it. But I wonder if Iron Fury is like, you know, a special like curse where you're just not allowed to borrow from that perhaps. I get the feeling it would be. You can guarantee somebody will get mad. But they won't do anything, because that would look really... I mean, they are pathetic, a lot of the people who work on it. They're extremely pathetic. Pathetic excuses for people. Are they even people? Dickheads, more like. Losers. But that would look extremely pathetic. I don't think that would help their image, like, which already looks pretty piss poor, if they started trying to sue me or something. You know, a small hobbyist who's just having fun, and they tried dragging me through the course, they'd come out looking pretty shit, and they'd get nothing out of me because I don't have anything. Should do it, really. Should do it. I think I already alluded to one of the people who works on E-Duke. You know, I don't really like the guy, and I don't think he realises that I generally just ignore him. Because I think he's a bit of a fucking fool, and I remember some of the shit he said to me in the past. I'm not going to forget about it. You're a fucking asshole, man, and you kind of projected I know a lot about you from the way you behaved. And this was going back a long way. We just... You know, he's coding on a commercial port and has no clue about code optimization or anything. But E-Duke is a commercial port. Like, you know, you're going to say it's not, because it is. Really what it is, it's a trickle-down slot from Iron Fury. And Iron Fury is a commercial product, so... Therefore, E-Duke's a commercial version, like, you know, interpreter for Duke Nukem 3D's data. But it is more of an interpreter than a port at this point. It's such an inaccurate, inefficient heap of shit. So I don't mind that. It's like puzzle on logic that's already established in this game. Oh, fuck. No. So these guys are fine. I actually quite like the ground drones. We've changed level designer again, haven't we? This is maybe the guy who built the fast level, do you think? Has that sort of look and feel about it. That sort of placement. Dear me. Where do we go from here? Is there anything? I can't see anything. Let's check the view screen. I don't know where that is. It's looking into the camera like, I know you're looking. It's like women when you peek through the hole you drilled in the changing rooms. And it, well, that was nice. So that's misuse of the assets right there. I'm sure she knows I'm watching her. I'm sure she knows. I know you know. Life comes and goes when you are not the one you love. Did I reference that in some of the videos somewhere? It's just a generic 80s song, isn't it? It's one that gets stuck in your head. I don't know where we're going. Maybe somewhere else in the vents. I do have a blue key. So there's a passageway this way. see windows in and out of buildings. I almost wonder, like, as we're in the buildings, oh shit. These robots are too slow to be much of a threat. Nice streets. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be in buildings more than in the streets. Weird shaped buildings. It's very narrow, that one. But that wasn't me pressing right. Like, yeah, I don't know what that's about. My keyboard cable's probably too long. I was hoping I could pick some health. I also kind of want to scout around, because he doesn't strike me as being the most thoughtful, the guy who built this. It makes you wonder if, how there are other entrances to buildings. It looks like there may be. But that doesn't work the way I thought it was. So we could find secret weapons, or we could break the level. Like sequence break it. So I'm quite happy to do, and in an instance like that, good job we saved. In an instant like that, I'd consider it fair game. I didn't cheat. So if this gets us ahead, which I think it might, if we can never deal with the fucking monster, the fucking things are horrible. Horrid design. Well, the implementation, the design of them's fine. It doesn't really fit Duke 3D, but... Well, thanks a lot. What gets me is the explosion and the radius explosion are two separate things when you write a con file. So that means that they wanted it to damage you. Like, the RPVs in the base game have, they spawn an explosion, but they don't call the radius explosion command, and so that explosion can't damage you. Like, it's an entirely visual thing. Yeah, spawn the explosion. Ah, fuck! Spawn the explosion, but, you know, don't do the damage. It doesn't call the command that hurts you. Oh, good. Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, that serves us right. Level designer had forward thinking, but it screws you over a bit that you can get in there and take all that damage. Right, fine, where are we going? This seems like it'd lead into that area. I sort of remember the rooms, but not fucking really. Gonna complain at me you can't see, well, I can't either. And it's brighter for you than it is for me, so... because I brighten it in the editor when I'm done here. So you're getting a brighter image than I am, and I can't see shit. Try turning the camera up, but I feel like we're right at the bottom of the... Yeah, that's not going to help us. It's just going to make everything look like shit. Way too dark. So yeah, this has got to be the guy from those earlier levels, whoever built that lab. That's, hopefully we see more of his stuff, because, well, then again, maybe not, because it kept crashing. So if he'd stuck at it, and he might well have done, he would have probably turned into one of those wanky 1998 mappers, who were far ways ahead of Pasca in doing that sort of thing, but Pasca got all the credit. Oh, as if you'd ever noticed that. Now there'll be more monsters, I'm sure. Any of these do anything? No? Strange. Oh, actually, now the trick would be to, out there with the switch, to put that at, like, negative shading. This is how I do it, and how a lot of people do it. It's not unique to me, it's quite well established. That it's a gameplay of a realism thing again, where you make the thing really obnoxiously bright so you can see it from right across the space there. And it's perfectly fine to do. Like, nobody's ever going to think, oh, that looks out of place. They're going to be like, oh, there's a switch there. Maybe I need to press it, considering it's a basic mechanic in this type of game to press these switches to make shit happen. I'm guessing he'd only just discovered that. That wasn't me pressing right, by the way. Wherever this was, See, the access switch is lit up. I guess that'd draw you over. Oh, great, we're back here. Well, at least there's no misters to kill up here now. Although, having said that, there could be, because I have good reason to think this adds monsters in behind you from time to time. I don't know whether it's a bug or it's intentional or they had silent respawns or something. There's a thought. I had a jetpack, didn't I? Just occurred to me I could have flown up here. Here's what we're going to do. And I'll turn it back off, but I had a jetpack and I did that just to give myself items that we had last time I was playing. Like, I wasn't going to play the first 4 levels again. Oh, so now I can use teleporters. This does seem to be carded though, so you had thought of it. Oh no, this sticks in my head, this up here, I remember, because I swear I've seen this exact scene in a modern game, but I can't think which one. I feel like it had something to do with Kowloon. I don't know if we'll ever play it on this channel, maybe by accident someday. Find out that there's another fucking Xeff was here, like, graffiti in there, or something like that. I still know what to make of that. Weird door. I'm still just claiming that refers to me until somebody says otherwise. Question is though, does that mean we have to play fucking Poppy playtime? I don't know. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. I can't quite make my mind up on it. I might give it a go someday. My expectations aren't high if I do. Why, fucking hell, how much health did I have going in? Oh no! I'm not going all the way back there. Sue me. Alright, there you go. I'll let them damage me a bit. But I feel like I had over 100 health going in there, and I feel like he lived. They take way too many hits, man. And yet some of them just drop instantly. Like, that's what I mean, it's completely random, the damage on the enemies in this. There's got to be something up with it. There's a portable medkit back there. Oh, there you go, it gives me a jetpack anyway again, look at that. Mine should be full, I didn't use it. Okay, what was the point in this room? We pressed the switch. This is definitely the guy who did the first level. No doubt about it. Maybe the second level. Do you think that was the same guy? What do we reckon? Hopefully we can start getting back to like normal with uploads and streams soon. Although, again, we're probably not uploading every week now. Just, you know, this pisses me off how people do this. They put a pillar there just to do this unrealistic fucking shading, and it looks like shit. It always looked like shit. And it always will. Don't do that. For fuck's sake, I still didn't save. That's on me. There you go, shoot me down to half health. You know, I'm past Karen. Like, really. It's on me for not saving, but such a strong fatigue with this that I just don't care. It's like, for the sake of editing, you know, I would have to just play it back to this point, and then what we should do is fucking save, and then just do editing to cut out the bit in the middle. How do I get out of here? It's so fucking dark, I don't know. For fuck's sake, man. I mean, there can't be much level left. All that just to get a key, you're sort of just showing the inner workings. You know, you're supposed to doll it up and make it feel like... I don't know where this went. I haven't seen anywhere to put this. But it sure as shit wasn't in here. Sure as shit wasn't down the elevator. Must have been down one of the other ones. But yeah, no, I'm considering... Oh, there we go. I'm considering that sort of shit for our game anyway, because, as I said, this thing lost my respect back on the 3rd level, so... You know, it can go fuck itself. And I ain't fighting these guys because the exit switch is right there. 17 minutes my ass. It took 17 minutes. Suck my fucking balls. Nice bike. Shame if somebody knocked it over. Oh, now here's a curious thing. I showed you that photo of that car, didn't I? Does this look vaguely familiar to you? Sort of does, doesn't it? These fucking misters. Oh, I guess we're going in there. Alright, yeah. I remember right. This makes it feel... The borders are a little different on these windows. Do you think this is the same designer again? It could be. Maybe, maybe not. Let's have a perk about it. It's fucking broken shading and shit. Yeah, it definitely spawns guys in behind you though. When you're not looking. There's something with that. Maybe it's just bad placement. 0 hour software. Expect that to do something.
Hail to the king, baby.
Fucking guitars, it's a scam instrument. Lovely plays guitars, Mr. Lemmer. Ah, so this was the web guy who did the web design company thing. That's yeah. So I don't know what to think of that. I've just noticed something unimportant. There we go. Yeah. Oh, not a bit. Okay. Okay. Right, yeah, cool. I don't remember this bit. Oh, excellent, nice, yeah. Misters beyond. Oh, they can get in here. But it's alright, because these ones die in one hit. Although something's hit me through a wall, apparently. Fuck off. You ain't dealing your unfair fucking damage on me with your fucking whack players and your fucking garbage. Eat dick. Right. Yeah, where was I? You see, it's a bit suspicious to me. This is clearly an office. And it looks like... So it's like... Were they in a building that looked out on where that car was on display for a time? Or something. Who knows? They were clearly trying to be a real company. Mr. Tatum. Why is there a switch there? I can see a switch inside the desk. One, two, three. What? What did I find? Is this your company secrets? Is this where you're going to reveal? Well, let's not go in the closet. So that's why you should always be out of the closet rather than just staying in it forever. Dodgy fucking shit again. Mr. Clements? Look at him, thinks he's all gangster with his fucking hand gestures. Yo, yo, motherfuckers! Yeah! Yeah, we be all... level design up in this bitch. Is it like insensitive of me to like do that now? Mr. Kemper. Yeah. We got a key. Interesting. Thing is, I actually remember this level. You know, supposedly there's 3 switches, isn't there? That was pretty easy to do. The whole fucking desk thing though, that's a bit of a far reach. I wouldn't have caught that if it wasn't for the fucking... Yes, demolish the offices. So this level I vaguely remember, like I said, it hasn't really stuck in my head that much, but I didn't do this last time I was here, so this is all new to me. And I don't think I'd have done this if I hadn't played it before. Because this is one of the reasons I wanted to do another take of this, was because of just, it took over an hour to get through this fucking level. And I'll show you why, when we're done in here. I'll show you what happens, how this level plays. Like when you have no foresight of it. Still, it's nice we have all this stuff here now. So we can use this as somehow the guitars survived. Lousy shit. I wonder if anything else got blown to bits. I have a little secret. Still, I got a blue key. Let's find out what's going on in this closet. Oh yeah, nice. Stupid robots. Robots. At least they're proper robots, kind of, but they're not really fantastic. They're a little bit too humanoid. Which, I mean, it works. For the sake of something like this, I'm sure I saw one stood there through the fire. There are many ways to get into the fire. There are many ways to lose control. Badly sung, I know, but, like, the song does have female vocals. It's not something I'm going to be able to sing well. See, when I was a kid, I would have made this a secret elevator, and I'd have been annoyed because of the head bump forcing the sector to run. Well, I suppose we should, Oh, luminescent graffiti. You know, I'm surprised, really, that I've never seen graffiti in glow-in-the-dark paints. I mean, I hate graffiti. I think people who do it really should have, like, spray paint put in their fucking eyes, to be honest, but, which I've had done at Hearts a lot. But, yeah, that is a thing, like, but I'm surprised I've never seen any done with glow-in-the-dark paint. Because that is a thing, and I know, because I have some. The ladies have no mirror. They will be disappointed. They can't, like, you know, be all vain and look at themselves in it. Oh, shit. Fuck. This is like a new turret? That one's hard. Let's not bomb ourselves. Alright, there we go. Ow. All the stupid robots boogie to the music. All the other robots head. Stupid robots, stupid robots boogie to the robots. Stupid robots get down to the boogie. Disco stupid robots, stupid robots. Techno funky robots, stupid robots. Oh, I always found the idea of stupid robots entertaining. Just because, like, why would you build a stupid robot? Which way did we go? I don't know. Let's go this way. Right, I'm gonna say I caught a glimpse of that. I know they're back now. Cool. Oh, the lights don't work. Not good attention to detail with the switch shade, and I feel like I should save. I don't remember. I remember the rooms, but I don't remember the order they're in. So. These things are cool. I'm definitely stealing these. I like this enemy. Like, it's like a flying saw. Ow! And it saws you. And so I'm going to be having them. I am going to steal assets from this thing. Because who's going to stop me? I mean, if we got a lawsuit, like, you know, we'd find out that it was, like, definitely commercial. No, it was definitely meant to be, it was just never finished. So really, it's more like abandoned one, of some sort. Or like, what do you call it? What's the word? Like, you know, when you, say, have, like, a game that was in development and then was never finished. Yeah, there's a few varieties of robots. This area seems to be pointless. I don't seem to really got anything coming up here. And what the fuck is this geometry anyway? I mean, who built this? Why would you build something like that? I mean, look at it. The fuck even is this? It's like you asked a machine to come up with it. And it doesn't really look like the same as the rest of the level in its dimensions. It's a little bit off somehow, like somebody else built that bit. Oh, we can't go in there. And we can't, like, I guess we should go this way. Oh, fuck. I've been thinking about the whole re-upload thing, and if you've heard me say this before, I'm going to say it a few times because I want to make sure everyone's got it. And I'm going to experiment with it at some point. I'm going to create a new channel, and I'm just going to keep re-uploading things from this channel on a loop, and I might edit the intro really badly so that I don't say, you know, Xeff. I'll say whatever name I go by. But if you do see, like, a channel out there, well, there's nothing here. If you do see a channel out there just randomly uploading my stuff, rather than just going and reporting it straight away, let me know, please, because it might be me. And so, if you encounter that... okay, here we go. If you encounter that, you know, like, yeah, just email me, message me, whatever, wherever, you know, I'm not hard to get hold of. Have contact stuff in the channel, and in the video descriptions, generally. Sorry, stomach's been dead. And yeah, if it is me, I might be like, hey, shit, you found my secret, like, channel. There's red door here. They really wanted to spend the sector budget on spiral stars, didn't they? I just wonder if it's that pyramid guy again. Oh, cool. Get out of the car, I got the key. So long, suckers. The thing is, the way we've progressed, you might remember, isn't the way the level wanted us to do it. Because I sort of vaguely remembered that there was a window there. And I was like, I'm going to go in there, just to make my life easier. These fucking robots, you'll be here all fucking day. You don't see that switch graphic used very often. They do a lot of damage close up as well. Fuck you robots, fuck you lizards. Oh, the music's screaming at us again, cool. So this has got to be the same guy on the fucking music. Serves me right for trying to cut corners, because I don't really know what the goal of this room is. I mean, it's obviously going to punish us for something we didn't do, but it's like dealing with a woman, you know. It's always something you didn't do. It's just fucking stupid. You know, guys don't like that way. It's like, when a guy reacts to something you've done, like, that's the point. It's something you've done. So even if you don't agree with it, you can kind of understand it. It kind of makes sense. You know, I don't like that you did that. It's like, oh, alright, well, I get it. I'm going to keep doing it anyway, but, I mean, at least it feels somewhat justified that you might personally and subjectively not like the thing that I did. Like, just like fucking wank shading. Look at it. Guy can barely build a level that's coherent, and yet he can do that. That tells you that that's a beginner's fucking move. That's people who are afraid to make a good level. So they just put shit like that. So what's the point in this room? Is there any reason? Any purpose? Oh, okay. I'll have that then. But the progress, the progression. How are we supposed to do it? I'll show you how we're supposed to do it. I'll show you where it wanted us to get into there. Because guess what? Because think, if I didn't know that window was there, how would I have got there? And I'm putting myself at great personal risk doing this. In fact, I'm going to save here. And then we're just going to pretend this bit never happened. I mean, it draws attention to it a bit. But would you think to go down there? You'd be like, well, that's probably a secret thing. And so you go down here, and it's a sewer. It's like any other sewer. Guy obviously doesn't know my slurp technique for doing carb slurps. Fair enough. I don't think the time travelers made this. They wouldn't know about that technique. They will document it someday. I need to fix that Presler, and I need to get my switch boxes done so I can record stuff proper. And I really need to do more fucking mapping to do, because that will open the window to that. Where's the medkit? That car. This is an alternate timeline that we're in now. It gives me a jetpack, and I'm like, oh good, now I can get out because this was pointless. Yeah, guess what you got to do? Guess what you got to do here? I don't quite remember how it connects, but you can go up here. There you go. And then you go right past the bloody thing, but this is what it wants you to do. Ow. Stupid, stupid robots, stupid robots, stupid robots. Alright, yeah, here it is. It's the fucking closet, and that puts you in the offices. But I didn't think to do that, and I honestly forgot all about that. I was like, oh, I'll come look at that in a minute. But the amount of shit you can do in here, this building's big and quite empty, as is the case with the levels in this. And so you waste a lot of time walking around in here. Oh, how the fucking hell's this key? And all these different ways you can go. Because, yeah, non-linearity, I guess. And this is why I hate non-linear levels. Because it just wastes your time. And, of course, when you're coming back and forth, there's just nothing here. I mean, there's nothing in here. And there's nothing new to explore, because we've already seen it all. So it's alright to do it a little bit. It's alright to do it and cross paths. It's like the bit on the stars, that isn't too bad, like it's a very minimal example of it. But I would be okay with, like, you know, the way the yellow key was done is fine, like where you go back down the stars. It would have been nice. What you should have done really is spawn like a couple of guards and put a couple of health kits, like have them on a spawn. Even if they're in like 10s, maybe a box of ammo somewhere. It's good to do that, then you don't piss the player off. Because then they're getting something new, they've got something to look for, and they probably think it was always there. The thing, I see people do it in my levels, where they think, you know, the ammo and shit was always there, and get a little bit confused in a subsequent playthrough, because they go to look for it, and then it's not there, because they haven't been to the bit of the level that makes it appear yet. And that's how you can reuse the space, but don't make the space too big and too vast. Don't have all these paths diverging off. I don't like it. Like, it just makes it a pain to navigate. You know, there's nothing to do. I mean, you're gaining nothing by doing it. To me, it's just a cheap way of making a level seem bigger. You know, I haven't got enough substance to make a complete level, so I'll just make the player play it like 5 times. It's like, now, sometimes, if the environment's changing, or it's, like, necessary for a story, like, if it's a story-oriented thing, you can do it. Some other types of game, it's okay. In a game like Haunting Grounds, we walk in the same areas many times over. We're always progressing forward, and eventually we don't come back to them anymore. But you do pass the same few areas several times when you're in a given part of the game. But it never feels out of place in that, and your destination's usually somewhere else. But with a game like that, it's more puzzle-oriented and stuff, so... You know, you're going to gain information and things like that. So the traversal of those areas makes more sense, and getting familiar with the environment is a useful skill there, because that's useful when the misters come and try and kill you. Whereas in an FPS, you don't really want the environment to be too detailed, because it's going to get in the way, and then you can't tell what the fuck you're looking at, and you're just going to get shot. So yeah, there's different schools of thought there for different types of game. Oh shit, there's it. You just saw them, just appeared. So when I turn my back. That's what they do. So yeah, absolutely pathetic level, that. I don't like it. Awful. Balula, 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 balula. The music definitely got better in the second half. Duke, they've done it. They've taken Oasis City. Oh no. I hate Oasis, their music's awful. I'm still on the side of my school taxi driver when he threw the fucking CD out the window and shattered it. That must have been a hell of a throw, because they're polycarbonate CDs, they're really not that easy to smash. The aliens have taken the set of your favourite show, Balls of Steel. As you know, Balls of Steel is a win or die game show. Duke Nukem likes to watch people die, unless it's like The Running Man and they only send, like, really bad criminals. I would watch a show like that. Once you make it on the set, what's your step? This will be your final communique. There's a lot of this thing that hints that it's French, and I'm fairly certain this thing isn't French. I'm fairly certain it's from the United States. Oh, look at how our screen resolution goes down from XGA to... Now this is actually good, because I was wondering if these were readable at that resolution, and they are. Just barely. Because when you do that, you're not actually seeing a viewport as you usually would. What you're seeing is actually some of the magic of the build engine that has its set view to tile. So it is rendering the screen to an art tile, right near the bottom, somewhere at like 6144, 6143, somewhere like that, your tile number. And then it's using a function called rotate square tile to do that slight tilt. This is really cool.
What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Doom engine can't do that. I'm not even sure the Quake engine can do that. I doubt the Quake engine... Oh, it's a two-word. I thought it was a three-word. I don't think the Quake engine can do much other than render polygons, I've got to be honest. I don't know, it looks shit doing it. Like, I mean, what's in way back tech playing Quake? And it's like, you know what? That game actually looks horrendously dated compared to Duke Nukem 3D. You know, it looks more akin to something like Metal Rage. Like, you look at the way the explosions look at and everything. And it's like, yeah, it actually looks dated compared to Duke. Now, they came out of those windows, which tells me I might be able to go in those windows. Suits me fine. What the fuck was that? There's like a door open there. That looked like a Billy Boy map I just served over the serve for. These are probably just punishment pockets that exist. So it loads me up with ammo in there and then goes, here's a punishment that's going to just sink all the ammo we've given you, so you're going to come out poorer than you went in. It's the wrong order. What you do is you make it clear this is an optional secret, but if you really want to go in there, we're going to punish you a little bit for like looking at it. But if you persist, you'll get rewarded. Doom forgets that last bit. It was one of my problems with Doom. Yeah, these are just punishment pockets, really. I mean, I got a med kit out of it, but... What I remember about these levels is really needing a jetpack, so... Okay. This doesn't work. Oh, we can have a look around. Big Bopalula, Big Bopalula, show me your Lulu, Big Bopalula, show me your Lulu. Lulu is old sort of slang for, like, pussy, basically. Fuck. Jeez, I stand still for 1 second to, like, contemplate Old English, like, probably limited to sort of the north-east, really. I don't know if it was used anywhere else. All the slang words, that probably was the thing that had the most. Because this wants to be bankrolled, doesn't it? Look at this weird geometry again. Fucking die lizards. Well, they're more like dragons or something. So that one went down in one hit. Why's my i5 spooling its fans? It's just the camera. Oh, this has the markings of something that could have looked. Feels like there was, like, conscious thought put here. Weird ass shading again. Fuck knows, man. But what I can tell you is from here on out, I don't know where I'm going, because these levels are innavigable. Look, this texture in. Anything in here? Pointless room. Really does look that way. Alright, fine, but will this take me up there? It will, but I can't open the door from this side. Incompetence. we are going to see a major dip in... Oh, nice, thanks, great. Okay, we've got a light switch, but... For fuck's sake, man. Oh, the saws. I like the saws. Shit. You'd think you'd have caught that in testing. Things tend to go in ceilings in this game. It's just the way this game is. Ceilings ain't real solid. Probably one of those gameplay realism things to stop things squishing constantly. This bit blows. By the way, you're going to need a jetpack around here. Because, well, obviously I'll go back and show you what was going on. Now, I mean, obviously the room was exploding on us. And this is something again where these, I think, were really meant to be sent off to businesses. Like, they probably were going to distribute it publicly, but I do think this was primarily a demo to be sent to businesses. Like, hey, look at our, what we can do. Because whenever you go off the path, it feels like walking off the edge of a, like, TV set. Like, sprite cash register, really under-detailed room. And you can go to a different area and it'll be really fucking detailed and everything. Right, so where were we? Was that where the drop was? It was. Were we supposed to jump across here? Shut up, leave me alone. I mean, it's just sat and killing me though, isn't it? Right, yeah. So this is where we came from, right. But of course, when the explosion goes off, what you're going to do is you're going to fucking panic. And I'm not going to be studying looking, oh, is there a place to go? And I'm generally at this end of the room. I fucking jumped out the window is going to be your first thing. Because the window's open. I can see there's a space out there. I'm going to think later. Be mindful of the texturing on that building though. These few levels I made notes. I don't think it's going to help me navigate them, but I made notes about shit. Fuck is any of this? Who knows? But yeah, the drop was down here. Heck of a fucking fall. You ain't going to survive it. And so you'll die to that, aren't they? I mean, I just went for the fact they have a jetpack. Invisible wall there, so you can't make it to that water. Get used to this area, we're going to see it a lot. Great, more drops. And I really can't use it, this jetpack. Pointless area, absolutely nothing here, never is. Pointless, nothing there, never is. And if I didn't have a jetpack, I'd have just screwed myself. There's no way out of here without it. Rather than cheating. But we got a jetpack, thankfully. It's just as well we do, because this level doesn't give you one, like prior to this point, if you haven't noticed. So these are the big showcase levels, and it really takes a dive here. It really takes a dive, so if this is the standard that we're going to be going forward with, I think it's a good thing that this wasn't finished and we didn't get the other 2 episodes, because I think they would have fucking sucked ass. And look at this, this moves. It doesn't go back up to the height it was either. And it's probably just a touch plate on a slope, so it's probably in placed where it doesn't match actual floor Z, it's at Z of slope. Touch plate will move the floor to its Z when activated. If it isn't at, like, floor Z, well, I mean, technically it will do anyway, it's just that it won't move if it's already at floor Z because there's nowhere to move to, so, like, the movement is 0. Computers are a bit weird. Technically it moved, it just moved by 0 units, so as far as we're concerned, it didn't move. But, like, the code still runs. It could be useful for something, I suppose. It's a bit like how the SE31 stuff, you know, you can prevent the player jumping and shit, even if the thing's hardly moving, because it affects the player still, by the same amount. Doesn't matter how far it moves. This feels like a spot that I should save in. That's like a rock, man. You know, there are similarities between some of these and some of Pasca's stuff, and it almost feels like proto-Pasca a lot of the time. So, you know, I'd almost believe it if someone said Pasca was his pseudonym and he was, like, part of this. The music's oddly similar to some of the stuff he picked through his levels as well. I don't think it is, but I would believe it if somebody told me it was. But I'm quite certain it isn't. These fucking misters. Do I really want to be using all that? Shut up, robots. Really hurt the fires that spawn all over. It seems to be a different actor, so the smart thing would have been to just code a new actor that didn't do the damage. Again, do it visual only. I hope I didn't just blow up something important while doing that. That's what any of this is for, or what any of it's about. It's an open, excellent, cool room made of doors. Nice. Attention to detail. Do I want to look at that? It looks like the area we just were. I don't know what they're shooting with. What the fuck with it? Couldn't tell you. Ow. I can tell you it hurts. Big balloon, so I guess I want to go back down. Ow. Lovely. Nice. Thanks a lot. Big balloon, shubby, you loser. Big balloon. I'll take the bomb, I want missiles. It's stressful playing this thing. Yeah. Stressful for me because I know what I've got to put up with. I know what I'm going into it. Come on, faster. Nice overlap. Like, this is a rare moment of, like, it almost showing skill. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. So, no, I don't want to go in there either. Oh, it's just a gun. I thought it was a drop to nowhere. Yeah, it's one of these rare moments this thing has where it's like, hey, I could make good things, but I just can't be bothered. Like, I'm just going to slack off most of the time, just make big empty fucking spaces with weird cramped interconnecting things that are just impossible to navigate. Some nice Z-sector use here though, it really is. You know, you don't usually see presentation like this. But of course they set these fuckers on you so you miss it. Let me out. Do I want to stand still or do I want to run? After what the last level taught me, who knows? Because that tells you to do both. We seem to have stuck with just one composer towards the end, don't we? Who knows if that does anything new? Ah, I should have... Never mind. We're fucked anyway here, so... But here's what they're going to do. They're going to make us basically play the same level 3 times. Everyone who was pissing and moaning about... Oh, fuck. About the non-linear shit. Hey, great, so you try jumping me into an area I can't jump into. If I run out of jetpack, I will just cheat more of it. They definitely fucked up the auto-aim somehow. Wow, a cool explosion. We haven't seen that on anything for a while. That's what the octoblasts are called. Yeah, rockets can't fuck those guys up. So we can go that way, or we can go that way. What a way do we go? One of them could be death. Let's find out. I guess I don't want to jump off. And that's an invisible wall there, so... I don't fucking know. It didn't give us a jetpack, so it obviously doesn't want us to jetpack. And we're low on health regardless. No, that atomic health really wasn't very useful to us. That's okay, we got a PMK. Say okay with the PMK. Oh dear, just as well I got a jetpack. Oh dear, just as well I got a jetpack. Excuse me? I might be cheating more fucking jetpack because I've just used most of it. Guess what you got to do? Just drop off. Because look where we are. Now I can submerge in here. Who would have thought, even though I realised where I was, I'd have been, well, do I really want to go down there? I've already been there. It doesn't feel like progress. Fucking sharks. Someone's not going to be familiar with 2000s Flash cartoons. Still using this brick texture on floors, which won't work right, because it's not power of 2 dimensions. Oh, fuck you. No, I don't care about the stupid shark. Kill the fucking thing. There we go. Does this work? There's a texture. Yeah, get used to seeing this zone, because we're going to see a lot of it. This must have cost a far bit in the sprite budget. Oh, really? Well, all that can go fuck itself, because I don't think we need to go up there. I really don't. I don't believe it. Don't buy it for a second. What I do think, though, is I probably need to be in the vistas behind me again. Not sure how we get there, but feels like somewhere we should be. Are they expecting you to play with fucking mouse aiming on? Who the fuck used mouse aiming in 1997? I knew people who did walking with the mouse, but I didn't know people using it to aim. Which wasn't really a thing back then. Because we have dumbasses that's Quake had default controls like that with the ASDW. It didn't. Some version of it might, but certainly my CD didn't. It had a similar control map to this, but like sort of shit. Like it almost controlled like the Ultima games. Ultima Underworld or something. And it's a game I'd love to have beaten just for the technical aspect of it. It's an impressive piece of technology, but holy shit. Yeah, just... I don't know how you're supposed to do this bit, by the way. The only way you can do it is to jump off a mister or use a jetpack. Priceless vases, makes sense to store those in here. Like, I triggered that explosion though, I was like, oh, maybe that's what you were meant to do all along. But that didn't open it up either. You think, well, there must be a way in there. No, I remember this. This is exit only. And it's closed off. So, don't know how you're meant to get this key. And triggers will start breaking on us and stuff in these levels, so we're in for a great time. And yeah, I did all that for nothing, because I could have just bugged through the window, but I figured I'd better humour it a little bit, stop people pissing and moaning. Oh shit, no, I need that. Don't mind the jetpack, like I say, I'll just cheat and get more if I need it. That feels like something I could... Yeah, there is misters. I just knew it. You're too predictable. Huh? Must be an elevator behind that wall. Oh well. Oh, there we go, that opened it. And there's more misters. Do I want to go up there or do I want to go here? Good luck navigating these levels. Music decided to come back. Yeah, they all have this weird empty space at the end. Not all of them, some of them don't. Yeah. Do I want to play with this? I mean, it's a nice thing. I think this is a neat thing to do. It's a bit better execute than it was in the pyramid, but do I want to be down here? You gave me that elevator. So which way is progress? And this is going to get worse and worse and worse and fucking worse until the very end now. If you know where we are and if you know where we're going, then you're a lot better at navigating than me. These levels. I want to see Devon play this. You know, I want to see it heart and his soul like Billy Boy Max did. Because he'll probably get complacent like in these earlier levels. I mean, I did. And then you have to deal with this. Again, I guess I'd be screwed if I didn't have a jetpack. I can't make that jump. And it didn't give me a jetpack in here. And these don't go anywhere. So I don't know, what would that just be a soft lock? Because I'm not seeing a switch. Whoa, wait. Weird. Okay, is any of this necessary? I'm taking all these hits and using all this ammo. Okay, but you're... Well, that's clearly... Yeah, this has got to be the same fucking moron who made the fucking city street level, isn't it? Where we were on the street, we were in buildings the whole time, warehouses that were pitch black and we couldn't see anything. We've been here. Oh, this is this area. But now I have the key. You see, I don't even try, because that's sort of a hard-coded Masquerade texture. And it has some special, like, I think it's mostly visual, but for some reason it's nigh impossible to clip through that one. So the game really doesn't like letting you do it. So back in the level design, it looks half decent, but as soon as you walk away from the screenshot zone, it just goes back to looking like shit. Fucking fires, man. I warn you, I will just be cheating health from here on out if I forget to save. I will try to, like, keep on the ball with saving, but, you know, I don't want this to go on forever, and I think it went on too long in the first take. Oh, I remember this bit. This bit sucks. This bit's fucking awful. We're still, this later on, haven't fixed the whole sizing for the enemies. We're still relying on that size 2 thing to shrink them when we look at them. I mean, it's not like they changed the code for them partway through. You can't do that. Well, code just right as a different actor. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think they'd have fixed sizing the fucking things. Oh, wonderful. Nice. Where's he? He's going to be in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Kill him, quick. Yeah, all that health we just got taken away by them assholes. Let's assume there's a medkit somewhere. I mean, you can't duck in this water, and there's like first instinct up submerged, so you can't get us. Nope. Very conflicting messages these levels have, so you can't really learn them because it just seems to be on the whim of what the level designer was thinking at any given moment. Do we want to go that other way or do we want to go this way? I don't know. Who fucking knows? Haven't got a clue. Ow. Ah, fuck you. Whatever. We'll humour it. I'll humour it just this once, but you're coming with me. I don't know what this switch does. Oh, it sends that back up. Could be useful, but it can probably shoot through it, so... Can he? Sounds like it. Sounded close. No, arguably we've made it worse, because now we're in cramped quarters. Oh, how lovely. Yep, so we're worse off than we were before. Fucking awesome. You have to get that atomic health before you can activate that. Is he not loaded in this time? Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to argue with that. I'll just take it. Yay! Don't ask me. I didn't make it. Ain't my fucking problem. use the Vagiomatic laser cannon for a second. Ow. Ow. But we don't want to stand there because phrases that come off it will only hurt us. Ow. Mortar robots. Just what we need. You know, they're so easy to see, slightly translucent grey robots. I need to be behind there, but there's a fire back there, and I'm going to have to wait all that time it takes to burn out. It's well over a minute, I swear. And occasionally you get a little tiny fire left behind that just won't fuck off. What was that? Oh, okay. Well, I'm taking the elevator. See you later, boys. Oh, whatever, fuck you. I'm just running past them, I've had it. Had enough. Let me out. Glad the nuke button was there, I don't want to contend with that anymore. Right, let's play the same level for a third time.
Ready for action.
Well, on the main channel, I'm struggling to figure out what I want to make a video about. If you have any suggestions for that, well, either channel, let me know. I do listen. But I'm probably going to make one on Sour Mix, I think. The silly little mixer thing that I use to... yeah, guess where we are. Guess where we are again. Oh look, we're right back here. Isn't that cool? But we even got... Ow, shit. Oh no. Oh no, it's broken. Invalid textures and everything. Same level again. Wow. Awesome. You know, I get what they were trying to do, and someone would argue in its favour and shit. I don't. I think it's lousy and I think it's lazy. But it all keeps changing, is the thing. It's not even consistent between levels. If you want 100% the enemies, you're kind of fucked, because you're going to have to come in these areas you're not meant to come in, and you can pretty much get stuck in them. So, good luck with that. Oh hey, it's this area again. Shit. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, nice, just what I needed. Is it going to be one of the tough ones now? This cigarette's just not smoking right, I'm going to throw it away. Invisible wall. Oh shit. Really? How far back's my save? Okay, no problem. Ow. Oh, that's very kind of them. I was quite happy going that way, I've got to be honest. See what we can find. Because I realise an area we haven't been in yet. What's this about? Did we ever go here? So it seems to me if I faff about out here, I might be able to... oh, that's where we were last time. I might be able to get ahead a little bit here. Because we have to, you see the area down there, we have to go back down there again. We have to go through that same area. And I don't feel like doing it. This level's awful. This level's really terrible. And so I'm telling you now, if I can get out of here, ahead of schedule, I'm going to do it. There must be a way to do it. I am going to actively put effort into breaking the... Oh, you son of a bitch. I think that's an area we've got to be in as well. 4% jetpack left. No shot. Okay, fine. Isn't where I wanted to be. Isn't where I wanted to pee either, but they wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, so I didn't have much of a choice. Right, fine, whatever. Let's play its stupid fucking game, let's hear it. Humour it. Spawn more of them behind me, I'm quite confident of it. Firing mortars in a cramped space, it's horrible. Yeah, get used to seeing it. It's not going to get any better in here. Don't go that way. You don't want to go that way. That's the wrong way. That thing clearly doesn't hurt them when it sticks to them. It just starts clusterfucking us like this the whole way at the end, so, you know, get used to it. Get real used to what you're seeing here, because it ain't going to get any better than this now. It's only going to get worse. Fuck off and die, lizard. Fuck off and die, shark. I'm sure the fucking stupid fucking robots with the intruders are gonna come out again any moment now. Fucking shark. They do strike me as a bunch of guys who are trying to like present as like rich guys and everything, but they just aren't. And I mean, they probably had no chance of getting anywhere because they probably aren't the sons of the investor and shit like that. I will be told who I want to have come beside my weapons. Somebody like Randall. Randall Pitchford really does have that vibe of like the weedy banker's son. You know, he has like the banker's weedy son or something. He gives me like strong Alex Soros vibes, you know. If you get what I mean by that. Am I allowed to speak ill of those people? I feel like that's something that will like maybe get me into trouble. Like, I hate everybody, so I don't care how rich they are. I've known plenty of people who are actually quite well off, and they're good people. You know, so it's not really a metric of anything. I don't see them doing any good in the world, so you know, I kind of don't like them. I remember those were down there, and I bugged to get it there, but what are you supposed to do? There's nothing if you fly up there. This room's completely pointless. Guess how you're supposed to... Imagine this as a real room. I mean, what's the point in this room? And look at the geometry. It's a fucking shit show. Who built this? So I've got a duck. And there we go. I can get in here. Problem is... this grate's like... oh, fuck. There we go. It's a grate though, so I don't really know that we'll be getting back. If we can do it. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. I can't see a fucking thing in that. I saw a saw spinning it vaguely in the darkness, but I'm just harping myself. They're no use to me. No one knows, no one cares, no one thinks of me. Even if I wave my wand, there's no one there to see. Sometimes it's worth taking the damage when they just all sort of group together like that. I don't really know no more now. Right. Here we go. Don't know where this goes. I remember the stupid getting in there, but I don't remember this bit. I'm gonna save. Like, I don't want to have to resort to tapping in, like, you know, codes to... yeah. I'm gonna say it looks like death, but we did just save.
Hail to the king, baby.
So it's coming out in sympathy with blood. Was Blood or Shadow Warrior the later release? Oh, for fuck's sake! If you can see them, like, when I can't, I'd love to know. Like, am I just that blind? I see him now. But, I mean, it is basically grey on there. It's like modern user interface design. Well, he's gone. Not liking him going quiet. I think he killed himself. Right, so it's open shit down that... no, he hasn't. He's still there. Apparently. Well, that did massive damage. I'm really heartened. Should I use a med kit? How do you suppose we get out of here? This puts us back here. This is closed, so I can't go that way. And... oh, what do you know, there's a grate in my way and the elevator's up, so we can't go that way. Well, we could probably bug our way out of somewhere, but it doesn't seem like that would be the solution they'd want you to use, surely. So do we bug that way, or do we jetpack our way out? And keep in mind, the level hasn't given me a jetpack. So I'm obviously not supposed to jetpack. I mean, obviously I can jetpack. But where's that even going to get us? If anywhere. And again, what if I didn't have a jetpack? And what if I'd pistol started this? Like, then I definitely wouldn't have one. And that's not a shootable switch, is it? No, they're not shootable switches, so we ain't going that way. I don't know. There is one possibility. Let's try this. And this could soft lock us. Because, I mean, I think there's only one side of this that will be exitable. No, this is just the secret. Don't know if it's tagged as one. Well, ain't that worthless. So, genuinely, I don't know how to exit this area. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. Couldn't tell you. Nowhere to go up there, nowhere to go down here, and the water's not submersible, so guess what we've got to do? We've got to cheat to progress. So you're going to get mad at me for cheating when it's the only way the fucking level works. Like, you can't go there. And this hasn't opened, and maybe we're supposed to go... I mean, this is your return path. This just drops you from up there, where the only ways you can go. So... And the game gave us no jetpack. The designer didn't think to do that. So the only way out of here is to DN clip. Is it not? Good. How else are we going to do it? I'll take you for one last ride in the elevator. Just to show you there's nothing else. Maybe we'll find a way. Maybe the gate opens on a delay up there or something. Maybe. Could happen. Let's humour it a little bit. Come on. Come on. They had to make it slow. Fucking Charlie Wiener hold the shit. Imagine 2 more episodes of this. Imagine paying for and actually having to purchase 2 more episodes of this. It's 11 maps long, by the way. It has 11 levels in it. Overall, I think we dodged a fucking bullet by not getting more of this. Yeah, we can't go that way. I ain't seen any shootable switches. Shows me down there like, oh, go back there. Well, I can't go back there. You reckon we can get in there? I mean, it established early on that this is something you're supposed to know about. Maybe we could. Quite sure. Is that what they want you to do? I'd like to get in there. I saw atomic health in there. Do you think I can bug my way in there? Quite happy to do it. I can get through. Ow. That can't be intentional. There's no way that's how they would have wanted you to do it. No fucking way that's how they would have wanted... Excuse me, I want to be in there. I wasn't done exploring in there. Yeah, enemies lacking audible warnings and stuff. It's not good. Holy fuck, what are we doing? Get lost. Hey, wait a minute. I think I know where I am, and I think I've just cut out a massive, massive proportion of this level. And you know what, if I have, this level can go fuck itself and we're just going to go with it. We probably haven't, but... So I think I can get in there through here. We'll find out. Let's have a look. Where's this going to dump us? Level finally gives us a jetpack. Oh, right, yeah, I think I know where I am. I think I know, and I think we saw the area back in the first one of these. So I think we have just locked out about half the level. That's brilliant. By their own fucking oversight, you soft lock me, and in return, I break your fucking neck and cut most of it out. If you're wondering where we are, can you remember that really undetailed looking sort of, yeah, back here? And there's like a whole load of areas we're meant to go through, and I'd love to have shown you it because it's such a clusterfuck. But at the same time, I really don't want to play this. I can show you a little bit, just to show you how messed up this thing is. I'll go and show you a little bit, because there's a little bit down there that things can be out in. These guys are so annoying. I don't think we see any more spiders now. I'm going to miss them. Oh nice, he's just going to phase through walls. Well, suits me fine. Whatever. Probably more of them down here, and he's going to creep up behind me. At least you can tell which way we'll be facing coming off the elevator. Look at this, like a totally different place entirely. I'll have frozen the frame of that while riding back up the elevator because they were killing me and I don't want to deal with it. Not this late on. Really, I should just reload and go through the red door, but whatever, we'll let it have it. So there you go, fuck that map and fuck the two before it. I don't appreciate having to play the same thing 3 times, getting progressively worse with every iteration. Low enemy count, it probably hasn't had a chance to spore them. Some of the maps in this have like about 200 misters or close to it, which is a fucking lot for a level that size. I mean, keep in mind there's a limit of 1,024 sectors. So, you know, someone wants to do the math on that, like on average how many sectors per enemy. At 200 you're going to be getting up there. It's got to be clocking on for one monster every 4 sectors. Say every 5 or something. Whatever. Fuck that man.
Gonna rip him a new one.
Here we go. This will be the last one. No more levels after this. We're on the Balls of Steel TV set. You know what's weird is this music sounds uncannily like a piece of music for a cartoon I was working on years ago. And it was called Shattered Dreams, my piece of music. This guy's piece here is called Dreams. Yeah, my cartoon. Another thing I had to fucking give up. Because I'm living in a fucking slum, so I don't have the space to work on it. I mean, I could do that shit, nobody gave a fuck. Everyone told me it's not worth it, don't try, you should quit. Don't even fucking bother, it's lousy anyway. And they were kind of right, because I got no employment out of it. And, like, you know, yeah, I can do proper hand-drawn animation and digital. Not many people can do hand-drawn, and I can do it fairly well. I mean, if you've been around long enough, you've seen what I can do, and that's... Imagine if I really tried and had like a proper studio to work in. But no, I'd rather hire the snotty rich kid who knows how to use Adobe Flash and nothing else, and makes bloody shitty CalArts clone looking stuff like everybody else. So your product doesn't even stand out. Why would anyone ever want to hire Xeff to do anything? Jeez. Have we broken a trigger, or am I missing something? Here we go. Right, don't want to stand there too long because it will crash up. Hold on a second, something's just come to mind. I might be able to break the map. Because we'd have to faff about in there, and it took a couple of hours for me to get through this. So it's given me a jetpack, that's excellent. Come on, is this where I think it is? It maybe is, but I don't think this is helping me any. It doesn't go back farther than the vent. Oh no, 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 it's a fucking... I've soft-locked myself, I think. Gotta get over that. Fuck. Can I get back in there, please? Looks doable. Yes, you motherfucker. Oh, that might be our ticket out of here. Music's gone away. Decided it doesn't want music anymore. See, every time I get angry and bitter, I do better. You know, it's weird how You remember when I said about music I wrote like 20 years ago and stuff, and it was like proper movie soundtrack grade stuff I used to make, because I used to spend months working on like just one fucking piece. And I was like, I'm never going to share that. And it's like, you know, fuck. I'd have to do it again. Oh, whatever. So be it. Unless I saved afterwards, I can't remember. Whatever we do, we may have to cheat our way out of this level anyway, because the triggers don't work. Like, this level has broken triggers, so just so you're aware of that. But yeah, now I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what, maybe I would post some of it, but I don't have any of it anymore, because my fucking mass hard drive failures on my head. It's, whatever, just let the past die. All those broken and forgotten dreams, and you wonder how many people out there, you know, have skill sets that they could use and do amazing things, you son of a bitch. And you never get to see what they could do. You know, there's probably people out there far more talented than I, making beautiful things, and you'll never see them because everybody's just punching and kicking down. How dare you try to do that? It's like the whole thing with the fucking finances, who I'm stuck paying for all the fucking shitty people. I'm propping them up to live in nice houses and shit, while I live in a crap one. And I'm just paying for them to do it. It's like, how does this work? You know, I'm paying to prop up the... I'm basically propping up the guy who's above me on the fucking ladder, and any time I attempt to climb even just one rung, he's going to kick me in the face and break my fucking nose. And if I dare bite him on the ankle, he'll send a bunch of fucking goons to drag me even farther down it. Fucking lousy piece of fucking shit. Obviously, I'm not going to do anything stupid, but you can sort of see why people go absolutely mental and start, like, you know, just freaking out and destroying, like, grocery stores or whatever they do. Whereas I wouldn't do it because I don't think it's fair, you know. It's like, most people are probably in the same sort of boat. Most people are probably too stupid to notice. And I do think stupidity is evil, by the way. Just to clear that up. Because there's no excuse for it. But, you know, most people are... It's not their fault, like, you know, that they're in the same sort of shitty situation, and so it wouldn't be right for me to do something, like, stupid, and, you know, because then it would cause them problems, and I don't want to do that. I don't need to be making their lives worse. This switch doesn't work, by the way, so this is broken. Which is why I don't feel bad for making attempts to break the level, because the level deserves it, because the level's a piece of shit. Put as much good music on it as you want. It doesn't take away from the fact the level's a piece of shit. I don't think we managed to get ahead because the wall to that zone is closed. With any luck we can get it open. Oh nice, it's a heart rail. Hope you like Duke without music. It will come back at some point, but if we die and reload it'll come back. These guys suck. I'm really sick of these fucking stupid red dragons. Fucking bad dragons. I hope they die. There we go. Bad dragon. Oh dear. I wonder what percentage of the audience will get that one. Ow. Jeez, I wonder how many people on this... Oh look, it's coffin shirt. Cool. Thing is, it actually does have quite a... There's something about it, just the feel of this level, that is quite sort of morbid and depressing, I find. You know, like, it is sort of the last gasp of a dream that died. And that's maybe why it doesn't work so well, it's just that no enthusiasm, but there's still that desire to show, like, hey, we can do some pretty ambitious stuff. There's one above me, isn't there? He's going to die. I'm going to make him die. There you go. I would love to hear it from the people who made this. You know, if they're out there, you know. They don't get too upset me criticising on your work, because it's work you did 30 years ago. So I don't think this is necessarily reflective of something you would do today. You know, I am sure if you are at all, as artists, any good, you will look back on this yourself and think, what the fuck was I thinking? And that's good, because that means you improved. You know, that means you are better now than you are. So, you know, if you're out there and you somehow see this, I would love to hear the story of how this came to be and what happened, like, along the way, and, you know, why didn't it work out? What happened to you? That this didn't work out the way you wanted it. There's just nobody interested in carrying it. Could you not get like, you know, someone to press discs, or just lost interest, or was there somebody there, like, trying to like, you know, make you stop, just completely demoralising you the whole way, like I had through my whole fucking life. Always somebody there, oh, no, there's no point, don't try, don't do anything. You know, well, it's rubbish anyway. People always made unreasonable demands, and then when you did it, it just... You know, you start out doing music, and it's not, oh, good for you, you know, you're doing something that you want to do, and you seem to, like, have a knack for it, because I can't fucking do music, and the people who would do it couldn't do shit, they're all hopeless. It's like, well, can't you write music like this? You know, it's like, well, can't you write something like fucking, you know, it's like some John Williams soundtrack or something. And it's like, for fuck's sake, I'm a 12-year-old kid with a fucking keyboard I bought at Argos. You think I'm going to be, like, sat here conducting, like, a whole fucking orchestra and shit? You got another thing coming. And then you work your way up a bit, and you get some decent equipment, and learn the ins and outs like nobody else has. You know, you're there with your MU80 and your MC303 acting as a sequencer because it's useless for anything else. And you can actually make some pretty, really high-quality music, and they just complain about that. It's like, for fuck's sake, I don't see you people doing fucking anything useful. I don't see you developing a skill. I used to beat these people up, and then, of course, people look at me like I'm a piece of shit. It's like, well, they've been evil. They're trying to crush my fucking dreams and aspirations before I even get fucking started. And so I don't regret any of the people I punched, like, over the years. And I'm actually at a point where I'm quite happy to just punch people again, because nothing else seems to work. And it's the only language I think some people understand. And so at this point I ain't got much left to lose, because without the gut medication or anything, I'm just looking at a slow and painful death over the next couple of decades as my body slowly fucking destroys itself from the inside out. So it's, well, really, you know, nowadays, trying to push me and piss me off is not a good fucking idea. Because I don't know how long I can fucking shift heavy things and, like, you know, do anything particularly physical. And so, like I said, the way I see it, I haven't got much left to lose, and I want a peaceful time of it. I just want an easy time of it. I can't be fucking bothered anymore. So if you try and fuck me about and are any threat to that sort of thing, then I'm probably going to fuck you up. Because, I mean, what's the point, right? I just don't have it in me anymore. Any semblance of patience I had is long gone. Who knows what switch does what and what we're supposed to be doing. I know where the level end's supposed to be, but I know it doesn't trigger properly. So this is probably supposed to be the big reveal, I don't know, and we did things, I think, out of sequence. For all I know, the way we did it is what they wanted you to do, because some of it, I think, really, they just wanted you to break it. Or cheat. Like, I don't think this thing was fully tested. The guy who tested 5 levels, I wonder what became of him. I should have looked him up. Like, what if he worked for somebody? Oh, really, this is honestly one of the most bizarre things for Duke I think I've ever played. You got things that put all custom tiles and do weird shit, and this does none of that, and I don't want to go in there because I know it's full of robots in there. And yet this somehow is the most bizarre thing that I think I've ever played. No, I did it wrong. When I broke it backwards. Shit. That's what I saved, because I just knew I was going to fuck myself over. Because that's the other side of the area. The only way in there, I would have to get to... You know where that switch is? That doesn't work? This one here. Yeah, so... This is now the only way to progress in this level, is to break it by going through here. Hold on. Managed to get it through that gap. I don't know if that's intentional, because you usually can't reach it. Jetpack didn't want to work. You take damage every time you do that as well. Very unpleasant, very unpleasant. But in doing this, we are just going to face another broken trigger. And I don't know why there's a fucking elevator down here. Does this serve any purpose? Because this just seems to be a dead end. Bad texturing. Feels like leftovers. But I don't know if you noticed that building where I told you to pay attention to textures in the previous lot of maps. It's not consistent. It's what I mean about every iteration of it's a bit different. I always wonder if they didn't know about the copy-paste button or something. And they've maybe diverged off early and then, you know, didn't patch it up or just didn't notice. I mean, getting a clone of an area to match is quite an irritating task, because the more complex and large you make it, you know, the more time it takes up, but it is quite time-consuming. Helps to establish like a... I don't like saying formula, but yeah, formula for doing your copy-paste. Like, where are these all coming from? It definitely spawns misters when you're not looking, this thing. It's like there's actors, like, or something that are invisible, and it's like if the players... If P facing, null else, like, you know, if RND1 spawn whatever. Right. Okay, we've killed them. Right, alright. I get it. Not knowing that in advance, how we're supposed to figure anything out. Yeah. Misters, cool. Oh, I'll take your atomic healths. Excuse me. Do you think we're dealing with more broken triggers here or something? Does this have to be back for that to be open or something? No. Any switches? No? How does this work again? I've been here, obviously, but... When I figured this one... No, it wouldn't slide though, would it? Because then it would be enterable. Oh, cool. You know what's just happened? No, it hasn't. It served itself. For just a moment there, I was going to say we were soft-locked. And for just a moment there, we were. I've got no idea. Triggers in this level are completely busted, so... And this feels like backstage, like Duke's here, just like, I'll just end the game now. Ah, right. Cool. And going in there is supposed to trigger the boss. But it hasn't. It hasn't done it. It's not done it. It's not. So, yeah. Ain't we doing well? What are you for? Will you trigger the boss? Will you set him off? Oh, fucking yes. Thing is though, if you keep going through there randomly, it'll trigger eventually anyway, and that switch didn't do that when I played this before. So I don't know, it's a cool design. I don't know how they're supposed to do it. Guess who the last guy is? Pathetic little lizard. Guess what about that fight? You know, I just fought this boss. Wow, that craps my frame rate out for some reason. Still on a 450 MHz Pentium 2. He's a strong one. You know what? You get the Vagematic laser cannon. We used to say Fag, and so I don't know how that worked. Like around the adults when I was a kid, if you said Vag, you got into trouble. If you said Fag, you didn't. But it sounds basically the same. Why is it wrong to talk about the human body? Because when you were a kid, it wasn't like you were being, like, inherently inappropriate. You know, not in that way. Like, it's obviously something I knew existed, you know. It's not like I was being, like, parvy or anything. Like, you know, I just thought it sounded funny. You've done it! You've saved Christmas! You've saved balls of steel and the rest of the place. So this was all about a tally show. Lana's waiting for you in the luxury bunker in the Virgin Islands. I don't think this Lana's a virgin. Until next time.
Where is it?
I know neither of them open, because guess what? It has no ending. There's no ending to this. You go through all that. Part of me feels like it is the Running Man, and they've kidnapped Duke and put him in the whole thing. Was Duke been kidnapped and put in a TV show, and none of it was real. And why do I feel like this teleporter to the this bunker will just kill Duke? Like, you know, canonically in this thing. That's what I feel like they're gonna do. Like, there's something really weird about this. This whole add-on is just bizarre. It's such a strange thing that it even exists. And it so clearly isn't what it was supposed to be. And to be honest, it's pretty miserable. And I'm glad it didn't come to fruition. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying it would have been a waste of time for these people to keep developing this any further. But maybe that's why it didn't happen. Maybe they noticed, maybe they realised. Maybe that's why they didn't do anything with it for 6 months, and then came at the last minute to, like, change the readme to, like, information and contact details and things like that, even though they left most of them in. Very strange thing. Very strange thing indeed. Well, that tile that's on display there, I feel, isn't the one that they wanted to put there. But then the map wasn't modified either, so I don't know, because there's tiles this doesn't use. Should we have a look at them? Should we have a look in the tiles and shit? Because I can do that, is the thing. It gives you a blank screen on the way. You have to press a key to make it exit. So let's have a look. I mean, they've modified a load of this art, but I think we're down in the Atomic Edition art tiles. Duke's tiles have been through a few palette conversions, and some of them didn't survive very well, and they look kind of grainy and noisy, and it's just part of the game's look, and it's actually kind of neat. You know, I've been trying to, well, how do I replicate that? But they didn't modify any of the story screens or anything. Like, these are still here. But we have this tile. Congratulations, Duke. The enemy has been defeated. If you enjoyed this add-on, keep your eyes open for other hot products from 0 Hour Software. EliteGames.com/0 Hour. Now, this was run by the Warnick guy, apparently, and that subdirectory never existed on that site. It's almost like he promised them and then didn't do it or something. And then his site went the way of the dodo and redirected to Duke World. Redirected to Adrenaline Vault erroneously, forgot a /, and then he finally fixed it, and then that kind of went away, and that's a whole fucking rabbit hole. If you want to start trying to go down it, you'll be there for a long time. Oh, it's a fucking tart that's with him. I thought it was his hand. I thought he was doing like the gangster thing where you lean forwards and your arms like bent like just over 90 degrees and you make like your hood symbol with it. It almost looks like he is. And you look at his fingers there. Like he's making some sort of gesture back there. He has quite a slappable face, doesn't he? It's weird that it's just jammed in the middle. I wonder if the previous version only went this far. The format of these changes past this point, doesn't it? To a recently attempted hostage rescue prison camp? Ticket. I don't think that map's in this. I don't remember ever seeing that one. We saw this one and that one. We saw that one, but that's formatted differently. That's like the later ones, and these are like formatted differently. So I'm betting that early version you didn't have these, but does that mean we had a different map? And as it happens, I know there's a map called Night Run that was meant to be a part of this and isn't. So they were definitely like faffing about with levels in and out. I don't think there's anything else hiding in here really. There's the gas leak. I don't remember seeing the Statue of Liberty. Bike. Someone wants to try identifying the bike. Go for it. I've done the car, you do the bike. You think they even own the damn thing? But yeah, they come across as faux riche to me, like people who are trying to present as being rich, but maybe aren't. Fuck knows. And anyways, in any case, they made a shitty add-on. It was not by far, like, not the worst thing I've played, but it's pretty bad, and I wouldn't... I mean, those last 4 levels, if you want to ever go at playing those, I'd go for it. Just go in there and see if you can navigate them better than I did, and see if you can do them without resorting to breaking them. I ended up not having to use a DN clip cheat. I didn't use a DN clip cheat, so, I consider that a win. I'd consider that a win, what we just did. As I've said, I will meet a game with the level of respect it meets me with. And when it's doing stupid shit like that, and it obviously wasn't properly tested, then I don't see a point in playing it properly. So, that's when the speedrunner mindset comes out, where you start looking for ways to break it, and hence speedrunners hate games. Let's just have a quick glance here, where we go, just to show you your CD drive, and click on Z install. So they had an installer, apparently, in previous version of 0 Hour packages, so the prior releases to November 1st, 97, apparently. You can see, let's have a look, yeah, removed information, send your glitches, comments, criticisms to redacted. Weird, yeah, that's still up here. This is Joe Lemmer's website. Oh, there we go, with the staff that we have. So they were trying to be a professional outfit, sure. I'm not going to tell you where a lot of the information is that I dug up, because I don't do that now. So if you want to find that, you've got the information I started with. You've got slightly more information than I started with, and it's not hard to find. So you can go down that rabbit hole yourself and find it on your own, if it means that much to you. Because I ain't sharing my sources. I don't do that anymore, because people have fucked me about one time too many. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this, because I guess I had fun with it, but it can fuck off and I don't want to play it again. Duke, though, we'll stream the add-ons for at some point. I want to do DC, a nuclear winter at some point. I'm not doing Life's and Beats, that one's ass. That can fuck off. And I want to stream Shadow Warrior at some point. But we've got other things to do first. At the time recording this, we've got to finish Zelda. We should have one more stream of that left. On the SNES, I don't do the NES version. Someday I'll have a go at the N64 one. But yeah, now I really am out of here. Fuck this, I've got to go and eat.